For decades, we believed the brain was the unquestioned command center of the body, operating almost independently from everything else. But modern physiology is revealing something far more fascinating. Your cognitive performance, your memory, your focus, even your mood, are deeply influenced by an ecosystem living inside your gut. This intricate network of bacteria, fungi, and microorganisms known as the microbiome is not passive. It is active, intelligent, and constantly communicating with your brain. The gut and the brain are connected through what we call the gut-brain axis, a bidirectional communication system involving the vagus nerve, immune signaling, hormones, and neurotransmitters. In fact, a significant portion of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine are either produced or regulated in the gut. That means your motivation, your emotional stability, and even your mental clarity may depend on the balance of microbes inside your digestive system. When your microbiome is diverse and balanced, it produces beneficial compounds like short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation and protect neurons. It strengthens the intestinal barrier, preventing toxins from entering the bloodstream and triggering systemic inflammation that can impair cognitive function. It supports healthy neurotransmitter synthesis and promotes resilience against stress. But when the microbiome becomes imbalanced through poor diet, chronic stress, antibiotics, or lack of fiber, the consequences are not limited to digestive discomfort. Brain fog, low motivation, anxiety, reduced memory capacity, and even depressive symptoms can emerge. Chronic inflammation is one of the most underestimated drivers of cognitive decline. An unhealthy microbiome can increase intestinal permeability, sometimes referred to as leaky gut, allowing inflammatory molecules to circulate throughout the body. These inflammatory signals can cross into the brain, altering neurotransmission and impairing neural efficiency. Over time, this silent disruption can affect concentration, productivity, and long-term neurological resilience. Engineering your microbiome for cognitive optimization begins with feeding the right microbial populations. Fiber is not simply a digestive aid, it is the primary fuel for beneficial bacteria. Diets rich in diverse plant fibers, polyphenols, and resistant starches promote microbial diversity, which is strongly associated with better cognitive performance and emotional stability. Fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, and yogurt introduce beneficial strains that may support neurotransmitter balance and immune regulation. Reducing refined sugars and ultra-processed foods is equally critical. These foods tend to promote the overgrowth of less beneficial bacterial species, increasing inflammation and metabolic instability. Alcohol, chronic sleep deprivation, and persistent stress also disrupt microbial harmony. If the gut is inflamed, the brain will feel it. Targeted probiotic supplementation can be useful, particularly strains associated with mood and cognitive benefits, sometimes referred to as psychobiotics. However, supplementation should complement, not replace, foundational lifestyle changes. Sleep quality, circadian rhythm alignment, regular physical activity, and stress management all influence microbial diversity and gut-brain communication. Exercise, for example, increases microbial diversity and enhances the production of anti-inflammatory compounds. Deep sleep allows for neuronal repair and lymphatic detoxification, processes that are indirectly supported by a healthy gut environment. Meditation and controlled breathing stimulate the vagus nerve, strengthening the communication pathway between the gut and the brain. When we understand the microbiome as a silent symphony rather than a random collection of microbes, everything changes. Each bacterial population plays a role. Some support clarity and resilience, others promote inflammation and fatigue. Your daily habits determine which orchestra grows louder. Peak mental performance is not only about nootropics or productivity hacks, it is about cultivating internal balance at the cellular and microbial level. When the gut ecosystem is optimized, cognitive function becomes more stable, emotional responses more regulated, and long-term neurological health more resilient. Your brain does not operate in isolation. It is supported, shaped, and influenced by trillions of microorganisms working quietly beneath the surface. If you want sharper focus, stronger memory, and greater mental resilience, start by engineering your gut. Because sometimes, the most powerful upgrade for your brain begins in your microbiome.